It's a new year, it's a new me. I'm kayleecrossstitch. This is my Flosstube. Welcome to you. I hope to keep you company for a bit. Sometimes I complain about my job, because, I'm a teacher and we're still in a pandemic world. Sometimes I gush about my cat Susie. Look at how cute she is, Susie. Oh, baby. But most of all, I want to show more love. Hashtag Chris it up, 'cause we're all human beings. Hi, human. Okay, let's show some cross stitching. Hello, welcome. I'm Kaylee. This is kayleecrossstitch, and it is Wednesday, March 16th. I think I recorded on March 1st last time, so I'm a little past 2 weeks, but I have uploaded some videos in between. You may have seen my tiny stitching video, and I've been getting some fun responses on that, and also my I recorded them in the same day because I had a weird day, and how I laid out my USA project, which I'm just remembering that finishes back there, so I'm gonna have to be uncomfortable for my kitty. Oh, Susie. I don't know if you can hear her, but she just loves my lap, and I love that she loves my lap. I have a lot to show today. I have a lot of stitchy kindness. I have an embarrassment of love being showered on me right now by some of my wonderful friends, and I have some fun things to show you. So let me get started. And yeah. First, I have a funny teaching story. I put this on my Instagram, but I want to share it here too in case anybody's not there, or not on my Instagram. So I work in a school district where the mask mandate was lifted 2 days ago on Monday, and my school hasn't had a positive case or a positive test in a pool. We have pool testing, which means that they test everybody in the class, or the people who have opted in to test, and then they just test they do the nose swab and they just test them all at the same time. They put them all in the same vial and they're like, okay, this is pool 1. And then if they have a positive case, then they test individuals. So we haven't had a positive pool in 7 weeks, which is kind of crazy because beginning of January, Omicron was just like ravaging my school district. But we haven't had a positive case. So then I decided, if I'm distanced from the students, that I will pull my mask down to sing or give instruction, and I'm already noticing a difference. Like they listen a lot better. And because you can't really tell what people are saying if it's harder to hear. And with children, it takes them a little bit more focus to listen. So it's been helpful, but I'm still cautious. I'm still like, I am in a new school, and when teachers go to a new school, they usually get sick because of all the germs. But all that to say, here's my funny story. Quite a few of the kids are still opting to wear masks at my school. And I had one yesterday. They raised their hand and they said, "Miss Parker, can I have another mask?" And I was like, "What's wrong with the one that you have?" And they opened their mask and just like this snot explosion. It's just like a snot explosion out of their nose, and it was like all over their mask, and I was like, yeah, there's Kleenex over there, and you here the new mat here. Let me give you a new mask. So maybe that's why so many kids are still masking, is because they have snot explosions behind them. I'm an elementary school teacher. What do you expect? Okay, let me show you some cross stitch stuff. As Total Stitch Show says, crafty crap. Finishes first. This is my bag of finishes that have not been washed or framed or anything. I mean, a lot of them are the States, so, but look at this. It's been quite a while since I finished this, so I forgot that I had this. That's why I forgot the bag. But this is Iowa by Stitches Lovers Shop. And I bought the patterns on Etsy, but I will recommend her website because she is Ukrainian and she is donating a lot of proceeds to help families in need in Ukraine. But I know it was also helpful for her to have extra sales. So I'll link her below. This is stitched on 20 count Aida 2/1 full cross using the called for DMC threads. And I don't think I like stitching with 2 strands on 20 count, but that's what I did it as. And I used this kind of as a 25/7 piece because I got really annoyed with it, so I just was like, I need to finish it. So I didn't do 25/7. I did minimum of 100 stitches a day, which went really fast actually. And I did do like 500. Well, maybe it was more than that. Maybe it was like 700 in one day to finish it a few weeks ago. So I think I finished it on a Saturday, so it must have been the Saturday after I recorded. Check out one of my latest videos for seeing, what I plan to do with this. But if you have any suggestions about how to finish this, then let me know. Okay? And then I have 3. Whoop. Let me put this back so that it already floated around for a while. Then I have 3 SAFs, which is short for start and finish. And they are all Quirky Quakers. These are by Darling and Whimsy Designs, Deanna. And this is part of, you just pull these off? Your fraying fabric. These are part of hashtag Quirky Quaker Birthday Sale for Michelle Bendy, who in the month of March, we are stitching Quirky Quakers for Michelle's birthday. And you've already seen this in my video, but this is the first one, Lovebirds. It's stitched on 56 count even weave, the even weave that Karen Needlebug generously gave to me, and Zweigart doesn't make it anymore, but hashtag we want 56 count even weave, please make it again, Zweigart, please. And then this is stitched with Invisafil, which is part of Wonderfil Specialty Threads, and I use four colors. The red, the black, the basket is in green, and then the small hearts are in like a cream color. And then I put my initials in between the little birds, my husband and my initials. But this is so tiny. Isn't it so cute? It's just so cute. It's so cute. And then I wanted to stitch more, and I saw Stitchy Nutty, who all of you, if you watch my channel, you know I've been raving about her, but she did this as well, and I was like, I want to do that one too. So this is the unicorn, and I used Almond M&M's unicorn. I had to, right? And then Almond M&M's blue raspberry. So the unicorn, and I'm a noob when it comes to stitching on colored fabric. Like, I used to only like black fabric, and now I really enjoy white fabric. because I'm afraid that it's going to look too busy. But I'm just like, you know what? Who cares what what it looks like? It was fun to stitch. It was cute, and I like it. So the Almond M&M's unicorn does kind of blend in with this light blue fabric. It's a 32 count Lugana, and it's stitched with one strand over one full cross. Oh, I forgot to say, this is one strand over one full cross, but check out my latest video on tiny stitching and you can see close-ups of that. What else? There was one more thing I felt like I needed to say about this, but I think I'm going to stitch this again. I'm going to stitch it tiny. They're about 500 stitches. This one was like a little over 500. This was like 580 or something like that. And then this one, Hedgehog, is 580. I wrote them down somewhere. But this is stitched on an XG Designs 56 count, and this is over 2. So one strand over 2, kind of the equivalent of 28 count over 1. Right? 56 divided by 2 is 28, right? And then this floss is called Troll Snot. Troll Snot. And I'll show you where to get this floss, because I bought some and I don't have it yet, but I want to shout out this dyer. Okay? And that, aren't they cute? I don't know where they're going yet, but I do know that this one is going in the Tiny Stitchy journal. Go watch that video. And then I do have whips as well. So this one was languishing. Where is it? My Modern Folk Embroidery 2021 Sal. Do I have a picture of it? I don't know if I do. I'll link it below so you can find it. And this is Engeltje. Yeah. And this is just the January section, so I have some catching up to do, but I stitched the birdhouses and I started on this reindeer, and yeah, I really enjoy it. It's really good. And I forget that I enjoy it because I forget about it. But it's 2,000 stitches per month about. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. So it's not like a whole lot of stitching, but it still takes time. This is 32 count Joe Bolin, I think. Stitched with Almond M&M's Blood Orange. This was in the December floss box, and I got a hank of it, so I have way more than I'll use on this project for sure. There's more back here. There's a whole nother floss drop with it. Okay. Dude, I'm just thinking about all of the fun things that I have to show you. And I'm like, boy, it's been a while since I've actually worked on this. But I still need to show it because it's so pretty. Mushroom Meadow. I think I'd started this last time. And this one has kind of been chilling too. Mushroom Meadow by Stitchy Princess Black on Etsy. And here's what it will look like. This is also stitched on the 56 count XG Designs that the Hedgehog is stitched on. And 1/2 full cross. This colorway is Gray Sand by XG. And then the flosses are DMC, and I think I'm subbing one Almond M&M's that was in the December floss box. And the design will fit in this hoop, I think. Did I tell you all the things? Did I tell you all the things about that? 56 count? Yes. Floss? Yes. Designer? Yes. Okay. My brain is like, wah! Should have seen me trying to teach today. Oh, it's a half day. So it's 1:56 and I would still be at school, but it was a half day and it was a personal wellness day. So, one more whip, and then I get to talk about the stuff that's actually in my head. This is Schoolgirl Lessons by Little House Needleworks. And this is a stitch along with Yamir, Almond M&M's, the person who has done all these lovely flosses. And I haven't shown this one in a while because I started it a while ago, but I'm making some progress. This is also stitched on 56 count even weave, 1/1 full cross, and this is using Firefly from Almond M&M's Floss Box, and it's this really cool orange and purple, and the variegation is so, the frequency is so little that I can fussy cut and basically have two colors in one. So I'm doing some of the parts in orange, some of the parts in purple. I think this is so cute. When I first started stitching this, I was like, I'm gonna stitch 4, but I have other things that I can stitch on 56 count, so I'm not gonna stitch this 4 times. But it was a good idea. It was a good idea. If I had more time and I had less patterns that I have bought, maybe I would stitch it four times. But I do want to stitch this again because I want it tiny, and I also want to use some of the stuff I got. So I'm going to first talk about haul, which is things that I have purchased, and then I'm going to talk about Stitchy Kindness, which is what people have sent me, and they're probably equivalent. And the stuff that people have sent me is like really, really kind, like I said. So haul, I didn't show this in my last Flosstube, but I showed it in my tiny stitching video. I bought this Invisafil 100 weight cottonized polyester floss, and this is from Wonderfil. I can't remember where that company is. I feel like it was in Canada. Yeah, Calgary. Wow. And this I got on Amazon, but I found it on Etsy so I can try to support small business. But I just started following small business memes on Instagram, and man, maybe I'll talk about that in a live. Yeah, so this is the Canadian Rockies colorway, black, gray, nude, wine, light khaki, and teal. Beautiful, beautiful. And because I have no chill, I was like, I need more packs. So I got some more. I got Bold and Brights with rust daffodil, yellow, chartreuse, tangerine, fuchsia, and bright turquoise. They're so cool. And the deepest delectable darks, hunter green, deep pansy purple, dark teal, deepest burgundy, chocolate, stormy dark blue. I haven't unwrapped these yet. Again, if you watch my video, I'm gonna say it again. 400 meter spools. Like, I'm using this for 56 count. There's no way I'm gonna run out of this. I'm gonna have way too much. I'm gonna be 56 and looking at my 56 count and be like, why did I buy so much of this? But like, it's really good. It's like fishing wire, but it stitches really nice. It doesn't knot, and it's very, very fine. So Kaylee stitching tiny. Oh, what are you doing, Susie? Snow, stay here, stay here. And then I showed this on my last one, but I bought this Overswa silk at my LNS. And then Stitchy Nathi was like, hang on. I'll talk about that in a haul, if I remember. I was watching my last video and I was like, I said I was going to talk about something and then I never did, but alas. Then I bought, let me show you my screen, because I bought some PDF patterns. So I got these are my quirky Quakers. Is this showing the pattern? Those are the freebies. Okay. So lovebirds, the mythical creatures with has the unicorn, and then I, in a second installment, I was like, I'm going to buy one a month. And that was last month. And hedgehog. And then I also have the puffin, the sheep, because that's cute, and moose. Those are freebies. Flowers are happy things, and the fishbone. And then I also got, where am I trying to look? I'm trying to look here. I hope I didn't show something that I didn't want to. Stitchy, not the synths and petals. I need to stitch one of these, and since this is a sampler, I might stitch like one at a time, teeny tiny, and put them all in the journal. But hashtag stitch a synth with me, Sal. If you want to stitch a synth with me and petal. This is a cute story, but I'll save that. I think I've told that on my live, so I'll save that. I got this one. Hang on. Let me just check that I'm not going to show you the... Oh, I was going to show you the pattern. Let me not do that. Let me show you what it looks like on Etsy. I found it. This is what it looks like on Etsy. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Okay. And then, because I have no chill, I'm gonna do this. Start it sometime. And I'm gonna stitch them all because, you know. I'm gonna try this one. These are the stitch patterns, and somebody was asking me what one of these would look like on 56 count, and I was like, oh, I suppose I could do half stitch with DMC, and then I realized I have a black and a cream in this pack. Which camera? I have a black and a cream, so I'm gonna stitch one of these full cross, and it's gonna be cool. Okay, anyway, blah, 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 blah. That was all my haul. Oh, no, it wasn't. The troll snot. That's so good. It comes from Night Stalkers Calling, and I think they're fairly new floss dyer, although 1,700 sales, that's quite a bit. And these are very vibrant colors. I was sent them in Stitchy Kindness. I was sent a length of Troll Snot in Stitchy Kindness, and then I checked them out, and I was like, whoa, look at these colors. So I have some of these on the way, and I'll show you them when they arrive. But as you can see, Etsy is like, hey, buyers, these flosses are popular right now. And they are. Because look at them. They look like beautiful yarn, but they're DMC 6-strand floss. So there's Troll Snot, and then there's one called Mansplaining and Fragile Ego. It seems like a fun company. Are you burying your bathroom for the second time? We have those litter mats, and she just like scratches at the litter mat. She thinks that she's burying, but she's not. I don't know. It's not written down, but I did buy some needle minders from Mad for Minders. It's Susie playing the violin, and I have one of my little needles on there. This little frying pan with an egg in it, like seriously. I had to get this because Dr. Christie sent me a mini sewing machine. And sorry I'm late, my cat was sitting on me. Very, very true. So there's that. Because I Didn't have very many needle minders. Very many meaning less than 10, but I still have like some of those. Stitchy kindness, and I'm already 25 minutes in. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I was before. Probably nervous. So stitchy kindness, again, an embarrassment of love that has been sprinkled all over me. Karen, again, Karen Needlebug. I uploaded my tiny stitching video, talked about Swasserfine, saying that I needed to buy some. And she sent me a picture of one. She sent me a picture of this, green. And she's like, I'll send it to you. And I was like, oh, thank you. I'll have a green. This also was in the package. Karen, come on. More soie surfine, over à soie. Just a black sewing thread, 100 weight, so this will be standard black. And then sulky, which I'm not quite sure. I think this might be 40 weight, but it looks pretty small. Excuse me. But that's a pretty blue, huh? Don't focus on my scrunched up face. And then these. I already put them on floss straps. These are Tudor silk, and they're 12 ply, and they are real tiny. And Karen, you're so nice. And they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Look at these. You know, you're all really kind, but also you're really enabling me to like want to stitch everything on everything tiny, because these are like you could use a conversion and this would be like a lot of samplers. This could be the colorway in a lot of samplers. You have a red, you have a yellow, you have a blue, and you have neutrals, and this is a little tiny bit orange. This might be blowing it out just a little bit, but. And then these floss straps I got from Beck. They're like comic books. They're cartoons, but they're also comic books. And then these music ones are from Milka. I might if you're watching, Milka, can you send me more of these? I love them. Anyway, so thank you, Karen. I don't know why, but thank you. I appreciate it. Then I'm gonna squeeze this one in here. I won a giveaway from Jessie Lee, and it's a music Mill Hill kit, and it was so cute when she announced it in her video. She had her daughter draw, and her daughter drew my name. It was so cute, and Justine said, oh, the music teacher got the music notes. And her daughter, I can't quite remember what she said, but she was so cute. She was like, yay, that's awesome, or something like that. She was so sweet. But I'll link that video below. If you're not watching, Justine, such a fabulous human. I love her. Anyway. And then Stitchy Nati, who is enabling, but also a good influence. She talked me down from making a very big purchase yesterday. We did kind of like a fancy floss trade with some stuff that things that neither of us had, and we're bonding over stitching tiny because, like I said, she stitched this as well, and she's stitching on 56 count linen too. I just happy to have her as a friend. So she sent me, are you ready for all these goodies? No, you're not. Soie de Paris. Look at all these people sending me over soie silk. Like, seriously? You guys are so nice. I'm not quite sure what this is, but it looks like strandable. It looks strandable, but it's really, really soft and gorgeous. I have not bought this yet, which I'm kind of kind of embarrassed that I haven't, but it's Writer's Chair from Almond M&M's, and this variegation is really pretty. The Troll Snot, as I said, I'm not going to go through all these, but these are all Yamir silks that I haven't got. I don't know. I'm going to ask you about this in a sec. More Tudor silk. I guess I should put this on this. I should put this on this ring. Some Stitchy silk from a Stitchy box. More Gloriana, Ada's Rainbow. This is what she used on her unicorn, and it's gorgeous. Right? That's what she used. And then a Gloriana. Seriously, like, this is 100 weight. So this might not be for stitching teeny tiny, but you can stitch tiny with this. Look at that. Oh, it's kind of showing up orange. It's red. It's Christmas red. But that wasn't it. That wasn't all. She sent me a hoop, a square hoop, which I have not used. She sent me some 55 count linen. She sent me look at those. They're teeny tiny colored pencils. They're so cute. Tiny scissors. I have some tiny scissors. Where is it? Tiny scissors. I have some tiny scissors. Tiny scissors. I have some tiny scissors. There we go. Tiny scissors. I have some tiny. This is what happens when you don't edit and you choose to try to edit live. That's what happens. So anyway, tiny scissors. And it's so special. That's all I can say. Like, that's all I can say. Thank you. Yeah, I feel very special. Okay, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, I've been trying to get more floss drops because I decided to switch my DMC to floss drops. So here's what I've gotten so far, my DMC collection. And I just have a creepy ass baby, all the different floss drops. So if you want to trade with me, or if you just want my cat to be in your house and holding your floss drops, then send me an email or DM me on Instagram. Cause isn't she cute? Oh, I need to finish punching these. So the great floss drop trade, you just follow the hashtag. You go see people who have traded before. Some people tag people. I'm not very good about posting when I get the floss drops, but I'm gonna show you some of the ones that I've gotten. But I also convert, like, if I buy something and they include a business card, I use it as a floss drop because otherwise it'll just float around. So I just punch holes in them. This is where I got the Invisafil. This is Mad for Minders. This this was handed to my husband on the street. And Extru Designs. Yeah, I only have one left of these. Milka, will you send me another one? Will you send me some more? I'll send you something in return. I promise. And then, so I think I've shown you this before, but I'll just show you again. I put, oh, this is Stitchy Kindness. I put my Stitchy Kindness in a thing like this. So So, like, for example, on Not These, I used the washi tape that she used, and she wrote in this little card. And I write, like, what happened. So she schooled me on stitchy kindness because she sent me so many wonderful things. And these are just repurposed thank you notes that I never used, and I ordered like 100 extra. I don't know why, but I just taped them onto there. But here's my floss drops that I've gotten in the past few weeks or so. And I cut up people's envelopes, and I just taped one of their floss drops in. So here's somebody's, and I just taped the floss drop in, and I taped their card in like that. And then I sometimes keep their stamps, because stamps are cute. If they send me 2 different kinds of floss drops, I save them both, because I mean, it's really special to me to remember who's all sent me, and I can't keep track of them in my head, so I just put them on the paper. Look at that. Look at that floss drop. And then if they send any washi tape, I use it to tape that in. Like, look at this one. Aren't they pretty? So thank you to everybody who sent me floss drops, who've traded with me. And I need more. I need more floss drops. Here's, so send me a message, either an email or a DM on Instagram. Oh my goodness, 36 minutes. Send me a DM on Instagram if you want to trade, because I would love to get more floss drops, because I have like 400 colors of DMC. So, and then also, I don't know, let me know, but would anybody, I don't know, if you are a bobbinator and you would want, like, I don't know, I think I would want these to go to like a new cross stitcher who is planning to bobbinate their threads and who doesn't have very many bobbins. But this is how I did my bobbins. I would write on the side and then on this way. So if they're sitting up and down in your floss box, you can see the colors, and then if they're sitting this way, you can see the color there. So I did, like, that's how I wrote my numbers on my bobbins, but they're all kind of different. So some of them have like this bigger rivet, and then some, is that what it's called, a rivet? But then there's some that have, like, they're the kind of the old ones that barely have any. So I don't know, it's just like kind of a grab bag, and I have multiples of some, and I'm missing some. But if I send them to somebody, I would include the bobbins that I, like, blank bobbins that I haven't used. So you could continue that system if you wanted to. I don't know. If you're still watching this and you're like, oh, I would use bobbins, I would repurpose those bobbins, or I would use them. Tell me if there's any interest in that, because it seems like a dumb thing to do for a giveaway, but if somebody would use it, then I would definitely give it to you. Maybe I'll just say, like, the first person who DMs me or something, I'll send it to you. But I don't know. Let me know. And so then I now have space in these boxes for all of my spools of stuff. So that's what I'm gonna reuse my boxes for. And I'll probably have an extra one of these available, but one of them is kind of old, so I might throw away one. Okay, have I talked enough yet? I think I've talked enough. No musings today, because 40 minutes. What? Who am I? I go live every Sunday. I'm live on YouTube, and we talk about whatever's going on and what's going on in my life, stitching and life related. So I'd love for you to join me. It's a good time, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, and also, don't miss Darcy's next video. I think I've reached my peak of jingle writing. Yeah. Okay. Bye.